The Tale of Joseph, found in the book of Genesis, chapters 37 to 50. It's a story of family betrayal, resilience, and ultimate redemption. Joseph was the favorite son of Jacob, but his brothers grew jealous of him because of their father's preferential treatment. Their jealousy reached a peak when Joseph shared his dreams, which seemed to suggest that he would one day rule over them. In their envy, Joseph's brothers plotted against him and sold him into slavery, telling their father that he had been killed by a wild animal. Joseph was taken to Egypt and sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Despite facing numerous trials and temptations, Joseph remained faithful to God and rose to a position of authority in Potiphar's household. However, when Potiphar's wife falsely accused him of wrongdoing, Joseph was thrown into prison. Even in prison, Joseph's faith and integrity shone through. He interpreted the dreams of his fellow prisoners, including those of Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, accurately predicting their fates. Years later, when Pharaoh himself had troubling dreams, the cupbearer remembered Joseph's gift of dream interpretation and recommended him to the king. Joseph's ability to interpret Pharaoh's dreams, predicting 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine, impressed Pharaoh greatly. As a result, Pharaoh appointed Joseph as second in command over all of Egypt, putting him in charge of storing food during the years of plenty to prepare for the coming famine. When the famine struck, it affected not only Egypt but also the surrounding regions, including Canaan, where Joseph's family lived. Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food, unaware that the powerful official they would encounter was their own brother whom they had betrayed years earlier. After a series of events orchestrated by Joseph to test his brothers' character and reconcile with them, Joseph revealed his true identity to them. Overcome with guilt and fear, his brothers expected retribution. However, Joseph forgave them, recognizing that what they had meant for harm, God had used for good. Joseph's story is a powerful testament to the sovereignty of God and the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation. Despite the trials and tribulations he faced, Joseph remained faithful, and God ultimately used him to save his family and fulfill his purposes.